Hey everybody, it's Tom Coleman here coming to you from, we're live now. It always says we're live and then we get the little yellow live up the top. But anyway, hey, Jeannie B, shout out, how are you? Thanks. And we're here with incomparable Arizona Lowe, and Catherine's not feeling good today, so she may be in the audience. Catherine, how are you? Shout out to you. Hope you feel better. And so what's going on, Arizona? Tell us about your shenanigans lately.
Well, I mean, I missed last week because of the deck fiasco, and that's about as far as I want to go into it. We're putting a pretty good sized deck on our backyard, and they finally have it framed in now, and we're waiting on the inspector. So it should be quiet during the show.
Hey, it is what it is. So we'll just go with the flow. But what we've got for you today, we're running comment tracker, so you guys feel free to comment. And this is going to be a series. It's going to run 6 to 8 weeks. It may be more than that if people are actually following along and doing the procedures, and we can help you get results on that. This is a leads and sales how-to deal. So what we're going to go over is today's just going to be an overview of the whole process, and then next week we're going to do channel creation for leads and sales. So that's going to be next week. But there's the whole procedure. We've got a lot of good information here. We'll try and get to it all today in 30 minutes too. So Arizona, if you would, if you'll share that presentation and on your screen, we'll see if we can get this kicked off. And this is an overview of the whole process, so that when you start taking activities, it is going to make sense to you. Okay. All right.
All right, just give me 1 second. I've almost got it.
Take your time. No problemo. I got to shut out some things too. Boom. Okay, there we go. All right. Whoa, I'm seeing something now. There we go. Cool. I hope we can get the screen big enough where we can see it. And but here we go. Can you hit play? There it is. All right. Here we go. It's a 7-step formula to 100 leads a day from video marketing. And this show is going to cover the video marketing overview, how the process works, and this is going to be an actionable series. Okay? So what I'm hoping that you guys will do is follow along. This is going to give you the overview and the reasoning behind it, and then next week we'll actually start implementing things that you can implement and start to generate leads pretty quickly. So anyway, this is the overview process, and the way that we're going to run it, I'm going to do this slide here and the next slide, and then Arizona's going to go through the next slide, and then we're going to go back and forth. But please, if you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to holler. Okay, if you'll go to the next slide, please. Okay, this is what all we're going to cover in the series. We're going to do, these are the 7 steps. It's essential overview, which is today, professional YouTube channel creation for leads and sales, keyword research, video creation, video uploading, on-page optimization, off-page optimization, and 7-figure secrets. Also can maybe share some outsourced material for you too. But basically, this is actionable, and this is for brick and mortar stores. This is for any kind of service professional like realtors, attorneys, lawyers, doctors. I mean anybody. So this is YouTube marketing, and the example that I have in here is an MLM thing. So don't get thrown off by that. But anyway, that's what the series is going to be about, and we'll go through that. And this is just the overall overview so that you'll understand how the activities fit into the overview and how it's going to work for you. Okay, if you'll go to the next slide then.
Okay, so why video marketing, and video marketing creates an instant connection and is a rapport builder. It keeps you competitive. People search for content to solve their problems, and it's a free strategy. So why use YouTube? YouTube is the number 3 most visited site by Alexia.com. Number 1 is Google, and number 2 is Facebook. That's pretty cool.
And 3 is YouTube.
I didn't realize that YouTube was quite. I knew it was pretty big. I just didn't realize it was number 3.
Oh, you're gonna be knocked out at the traffic that it gets, and these numbers are probably a little bit behind the times, but
1 million unique visitors per month. Really?
Yeah, YouTube. Yep, and it's probably a little bit more than that now. So what? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You put a solution in front of the person searching for it, and I guess that's true. We all go to YouTube to learn how to do things and whatever.
Well, here's kind of the neat thing. Everybody goes to Google to do the search. Most people search Google, and then you've got other people though that use YouTube as their number 1 search. So you've got 2 different audiences, and both of them get huge views because one is the number 1 search engine, the other is the number 3 search engine. So pretty cool.
Yes,
so, and basically what this is a search-based process. So, and we'll go through that in some of the next slides. So, but people are actually typing in what they're looking for, and if you follow this process step by step, your video is going to be out there for people to discover when they do the search, and it's going to have that nice, pretty image on it. When they did the author ranks, and people click on those images, and I think that's one of the reasons they quit doing that. But these show up. But it's over 6 billion hours of video watched each month on YouTube. So I mean, it's just amazing the number of people that watch this stuff. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It is incredible.
Yep. Okay. YouTube reaches more U.S. adults aged 18 to 34 than any cable network. So for traffic, what you want to do is put yourself in front of the eyeballs that are already out there, and that's what this process is going to allow you to do. This strategy produces leads and buyers on autopilot over long periods of time. What do Google? Go ahead.
I was going to ask, what do you mean by long periods of time? Do you mean it takes a long period of time to get them there?
No.
Or it lasts it has resilience?
It has resilience because, say, for example, you get in one of the top 3 spots on Google, 60 to 80% of all the traffic goes to those top 3 spots, okay? So let's say, for example, you've got one video in one of those top 3 spots, and that particular keyword that you've got it optimized for gets 2,000 visitors a month. Okay, that doesn't mean that 2,000 people are going to click on your particular YouTube video, but a large percentage of them will, and they'll become leads. They'll become leads and sales for you too. Does that make sense?
It does. Sorry, I just stopped real quick to check screen to check our question.
That's fine. We're kind of.
We didn't have any yet.
Okay, no problem. It'll show up. I'll see it if it comes up, I think. So where are we? YouTube, more adults, traffic over the above. These, okay, yep. What did Google and YouTube have in common? Basically, what we're going to do here is give you, just show you content to solve problems. Okay, they're top search engines. And Google owns YouTube. So Google is the number 1 traffic site, the number 1 search engine. Google owns YouTube. Google is invested in YouTube's success. So the number 1 social media is Facebook, number 2 is Google, and number 3 is YouTube. So Google gives a lot of weight to YouTube videos, and YouTube videos are much easier to rank than a blog. Depending on your keyword, you can actually rank the same day on YouTube as you put your YouTube your video out there. And if you're ranking in one of the top 3 spots on Google Plus, and you're also ranking in one of the top 3 spots on YouTube, they're different audiences, and what you'll get is just a lot of traffic, and you'll get a lot of eyeballs on your videos. And if you've got your videos set up properly, you can get automatic leads and sales, and that will last over an extended period of time. Does that make sense?
It does. It makes perfect sense.
That's what we're talking about. Yep.
So we're going to look at the process that leads to gaining traffic, getting the eyeballs on the video.
Yep. What we're going to do. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Gaining leads, entering information because people are actively searching for your solution. And, hopefully we'll be getting signups due to the offer and automatic sales, which is what we're all hoping for. Yeah,
well, I mean, if you follow the process, that's what you'll get. So let's dive in. What we're going to do is we're going to look at a search from the mindset of the buyer, which is a solution searcher. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out to screen share, go out to Google search, and we're going to use the search term top MLM lead secrets, and I'll show you a little bit about what I'm talking about. Can we do that? Just go to a Google. Just go to a Google search. To the Google. Share it on the Google search on the screen. And we're going to do this from a perspective. We're going to kind of go through the mindset, the perspective of somebody doing the search. Okay. So type in top MLM secrets.
Top MLM secrets.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yep.
No, that wasn't it. Let's see. Come up one more.
Come up.
No. Go back to where you were just a second ago. Go back one screen. Go back one screen. Boom. Top MLM lead secrets. Top MLM lead secrets. Type that into the search.
Got it.
That's the keyword. You see these 3 videos there? Those are the top 3 videos for that term. So that term, I didn't check this, but theoretically it gets around 2,000 searches a month. It probably gets around 1,000 searches a month right now. But if people that are looking for that, there's X number of searches going for that, and when somebody searches that, there's 3 videos in the top spot. So those are going to get a lot of clicks on it, and then if the structure of the video is good, that's going to lead to opt-ins and sales down the road. Okay, so pretty quickly, and you can gear this up fairly fast. So does that make sense?
It makes perfectly good sense, and I can't wait till we get into the meat next week.
This is meat here. This is excellent information. This is going to give you the overall overview. Okay.
Okay.
And when we're going to start taking action next week. So when you see how it all fits into the activity, it's going to make more sense, and you'll see exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it and how it fits into the overall picture.
Gotcha.
That's what today does. So based on running people through this, it makes you'll have an easier time following through and following up if you understand the whole process. So that's what we're trying to give you today. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where are we? Okay, who's talking on this? You or me?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, essentially what you want to do is you want to rank on the top 3 spots on Google on page 1. Okay, you can rank in the top 3. You can rank 1. Typically, most people rank 1. There's different strategies that you can do to rank 2 or more up there, but this is video YouTube marketing, so we're going to stick with that. So anyway, most people have one video up there for a keyword, running anywhere from 500 to 2,000 searches a month. So 60 to 80% of searchers click on the top 3 positions. Typically, you'll be in one of the 3 spots, and people are attracted to images. And video has images and has color. So when your eyeballs go to, you type in your search process and you've got your video up at the top, you're going to get a lot of clicks on it just because it's got a face and it's got color. It's just and it's TV, But most people prefer to watch video than read. Video gives instant gratification. It's just like watching TV. You can rank video at the top of Google and YouTube. Okay, so if we want to go to YouTube, we can check that same keyword in a YouTube search, and you'll find those three videos at the top too. So if we go to YouTube and just perform a search on YouTube, and like I said, these are 2 different. Typically, it's 2 different groups of people doing the searches. Some people automatically go to YouTube to do searches. Some people automatically go to Google Plus to do searches. Some use both. But if you've got your video, up in one of the top 3 spots on both YouTube and Google Plus, then when people go to it, it's top MLM lead secrets.
Yeah.
If you go to if you're searching both of them, okay. So we've got, what do we got? There,
Okay.
she's got the top 2 spots. Come down a little bit.
Well, the top
is an ad.
Yeah, those are ads.
Yeah. So she's right here. So she's at the top. She's the top 2 spots.
Yeah.
Okay, for that. So she's top 3 on Google, top 2 on YouTube. So if somebody's doing a search on both of them, trust me, they're getting opt-ins and sales on those videos, and you can do the same thing. Okay. Most people prefer to watch video than read. Video gives instant gratification. It's kind of like watching TV. You can rank video at the top of Google and YouTube, okay? So your goal is to get the lead. In other words, to get people to opt in to click on your link. So what you want to do is you want to give a small, they're coming to you on search, they're looking for a solution, so you want to give a small solution and leave them wanting more so that they click the link. When they click the link, that's going to go to your capture page, which can be a webinar, a lead magnet, a video series. Once they enter their name and email address, they get instant access to the sales webinar, to a coaching program, product sales, whatever you want to present them with. And these are laser targeted viewers because they're coming from search. They're looking for a solution to a particular problem. So they type in a search term, and if you're in one of those top 3 spots, you'll get clicked on. So there's several ways you can do this. You can go for really low-hanging fruit of about 200 searches a month and put a lot of videos out with different 200 a month searches to get your leads like that, or you can start at about 500, and then as you get better and work up your optimizations on things, you can go up to 2,000 or so. Questions about any of that? Anybody have any questions? Arizona?
I'm looking.
No.
Well, we have Ron Snowberger from Jupiter, Florida, watching. Hi, Ron.
Hey, Ron, how are you? You give him a shout out.
Well, Ron is really, really wanting to start off with a bang on his website.
Okay, cool. Well, this is actionable material. So if you stick with us and you actually do the work, you're going to get results.
Right.
So
I mean, it's going to produce leads and sales,
yep,
which is what we're all wanting to do.
That's what this is about. Okay, so have we switched over to the next video?
We have. You do the work once and you get the power of leverage and automation, which is, I mean, that's the whole thing. I'm lazy. If the computer can do the work, I want it to do the work. You get a top ranking, a top 3 ranking for 2,000 a month search term, and that's long-term sales and leads.
Yep. So if something's getting 2,000 searches a month, that can go up and down, but that's a good kind of base, and that runs 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, and you've got that video one time up there. Boom. Leverage automation. Go ahead.
Cool. Well, we want you to understand the overall process. It makes it easier to take action as we go through the series. And it's a mindset. It's a mindset search. So you watch the video, here's the solution. If you want more, click the link below to dive in. So you're building kind of a path for them to follow.
Exactly.
And video leads to automatic signups and sales. I can vouch for that one.
Yep. And
people search YouTube. So that's a whole different market than maybe you have on Twitter or Google+. You catch your viewers both on Google and YouTube. Everything is a process. It's like building a house. You have to lay a good foundation, which is what we're doing with this overview, to build a house or a business. And so we're wanting to give you an overview of the process, and next week we'll look at step 2, channel creation. That's one I'm looking forward to.
Yep. For leads and sales.
Yep. And if you participate and ask questions and make videos, Tom might share some outsourcing secrets for pennies on the dollar, so you can leverage your time.
Would that be cool? Would y'all like that? So ask questions, comments, and I think that's the end. So we got through that pretty quick.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, Ron says it's amazing. So I'm assuming Ron's going to follow the series.
Well, what I hope, because I'm going to be implementing this too. So we're all going to be in a process and implementing this stuff as we go along. And so it should be a lot of fun. And if we can, the more people we can get involved in it, the more fun that we're going to have. And but this is exceptional information, and there's always little tweaks and little changes that happen all the time. So we can work on that as we go along. But this is going to lay the foundation for you, and if you implement it, you will get opt-ins and sales. I can't promise you that because I'm not you, but typically you can keep, as long as you start something and you work on it and you keep working towards your goal, you're going to get there, and you'll get tweaking it. So, and we'll help you. So we're going to have a good time. So any questions about anything?
Yes,
anybody? Boom, 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 boom.
I don't have any coming up in Comment Tracker.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do next week, we're going to give everybody assignments. So I hope you're up for it. And I have a question, and if you would just kind of make comments in the comment section. If you're interested, what we can do is we can put together a Google community, and we can ask questions. You guys can ask questions and post things in there, and we'll help answer any questions that you have in there as you kind of go along. That way, and then next week, if you have questions about any of this process, you can ask us that, and then we'll dive into the channel creation for leads and sales, and then we'll take that, and we're gonna want you to either set up your channel or retweak your channel based on the information that we're giving you, and which it's going to be pretty detailed, so it's going to be actionable. So if you'll do it, you will see some activity, and then as we go along, each one builds on the next one. Okay, and so at the end of this thing, we're going to blow it out. So that's it.
Sounds awesome.
Okay, we rocked and rolled. That was short and sweet. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about anything? No? Okay. Cool.
Mm-mm.
Well, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, I want to invite everyone to Talking Art tonight at 8 p.m. And if you're interested in setting up your own blog and whatever, join us on Lunchtime Bites also, which is Thursday at 11
Cool, cool, cool.
Mountain Time.
And let's see. I've got a. There's going to be a good webinar. It's a free webinar tonight at 9 o'clock. Let's see. When is your show again tonight?
8
8.
Mountain Time.
Yeah, if you don't have anything better to do, there's going to be a good free seminar by one of my buddies tonight at 9 o'clock, and I'll put a link out there if you're interested in it. Go take a look at it.
Is it going to have a replay? Because 9 o'clock Eastern Time is cutting me. I'd only be able to watch half an hour.
No, there's no replay on it, but talk to me after the show. I shouldn't say that, but anyway, folks, it was fun. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for the comments. Just a big shout out to everybody that was in the audience. Hope to see you next week. We're going to implement this stuff. We're going to get you some leads and some sales. Okay, so we'll see you next Tuesday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Thanks a lot, and everybody have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye.